The African Composers Platform is a collection of different online resources that I have worked on over the last 3 years to set up a collection of environments where information about African composers can be found easily and especially found online. I recognize the importance of information in this age. I recognize that if you do not provide information about yourself, especially if you belong to a group, an organization, a country, or even a continent, that will leave a gap, and that gap can be filled. I recognized that there are gaps online. There still are gaps online when it comes to the topic of African composers. Now, absolutely yes, there are websites set up by individual composers, websites set up by people who want to talk about composers from particular countries. There are articles that purport to talk about African composers. But I spent some time looking at these, and I realized that it would be a good idea to have a location that contains reliable information about African composers. Reliable, trustworthy, and information that includes what the African composers themselves say about themselves. And so I set about trying to collect information directly from the composers.
Hello, my name is Innocent Okechukwu. African Composers Forum is a place to be as it tries to unite all African composers and also to instill the heritage of African culture, looking at the ethnomusicology, trying to harness and try to bring out the best out of us, just like our Western composers have been doing. So it is a very good platform to be part of or to identify with. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Pascal Sinvala Bugu, an African composer, then also the founder of KestraPlayer.org. I want to commend AfricanComposers.com management for the job they're doing on the website and on the Facebook and trying to promote African composers. I must thank Dr. Iyoriwo in a very special way. She's been doing a very nice job and trying to promote what's from Africa. I must say you're doing a very good job. Thank you very much. Thank you and thank you. And for those who have not visited the website or like the page, you should check out AfricanComposers.com. You will have value and you'll be grateful.
Africa Composers Platform is a music platform where every musician and music lovers, especially from Africa, ought to and would love to be. It exposes the music cultures and styles of virtually all the African countries. The information on the platform is enough schooling for musicians who wish to explore the music of other tribes, ranging from their genres, their styles, the equipments and ideology. So African Composers Platform not just educates, it also unites Africa and the world through music.
Hello everyone, I'm Sylvester Ogama, African composer and choral director at Kenyatta University in Nairobi. I'm also the national chairman and artistic director of Parastatals Ministries and Counties Choral Organization in Kenya and one of the international choral conductors for Africa Cantat 2020 at LI. I would like to thank Edewede Oriwo, a distinguished Nigerian female composer, for creating and ably managing the African Composers platform, from which most of us are now benefiting in various ways. On this platform, we have developed a social network that gives us a sense of belonging and collective identity as African composers. It also enhances our individual identity and self-expression as we continue sharing ideas and giving feedback and getting additional insights and resources online. The platform is a strategy for promoting the music by African composers. Our sheet music, audio and video recordings are shared here for promotion. We, the composers, are given chance and ample time to talk about our creativity, our projects and achievements. The platform is a site for demographics research. and documentation, where credible information about African composers is collected, documented, and made easily available online for researchers, scholars, and music businesses. The platform also hosts Facebook parties for other bodies such as Kenya Choral Directors Trust, which also promote African composers. The platform is a channel for increased opportunities. It creates awareness on opportunities and possibilities in songwriting, performance, recording, symposia, and other planned music events worldwide. As African composers featured on this platform become more familiar with each other, we begin to strategize for increased online and offline interaction and collaboration. The platform is also turning into African composer space for social proof and credibility through interviews and sharing of musical works. The platform promotes music rights by enabling composers to express themselves musically and freely, encouraging learning of musical languages and skills of African composers, providing space for musical involvement through participation, listening, creation, and information, championing fair recognition of African composers. I invite you to link up with the Dewedo Riwo on how best you can interact with African composers on this platform for your benefit. Thank you.
The first part of the platform is the African Composers website, which is at www.africancomposers.com. I reached out to a number of composers. They sent me their profiles. I placed the profiles on the website. And after a while, I realized that I was accumulating a list, quite a list. That has sort of given birth to a database which is stored online. I first stored that database on the African Composers website. I have since moved it to a different space online. While all this was happening, I decided to start a Facebook page, and I use that page to share information that I find online. The theme of the interview is African composers recording history. Yes, we are recording history and we are getting it right. We are recording the history of our composers. We will not be told by somebody else who our composers are. The interviews are mainly placed on YouTube. I have also set up a Daily Motion page. I have set up an Anchor account, which then leads to places like Spotify and other podcasting platforms. So putting all of these things, these different aspects to the African Composers platform has been quite interesting. People contact us quite a bit with messages, inquiries, wanting to be added to the list, wanting to be interviewed, wanting to give feedback generally, or asking for music. It has been interesting. I think it has been useful because I have received some positive feedback, and we hope to continue to grow from strength to strength. However, one thing that we must remember, with or without this platform, African composers excel, they are excellent. The goal of this platform is to no gaps about African composers, no gaps in information are allowed to grow on the internet. We cannot have people asking questions like, does Africa have any composers? Or do Africans compose symphonies? Africans compose different styles of music. The goal of this platform is to answer these questions so that when people go online and they look up African composers, they will find reliable information. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for inviting us to be part of this program. We hope the program is a brilliant success. Enjoy the program and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.